Slowing down to speed up. This episode is pretty much a note to myself, right? We teach the things or speak on the things that we need to learn ourselves, and that's what this is, and I can't be the only one, so let's get into it.
Hello, I'm Olivia D'Souza. I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur. I'm a content and podcast expert. I support visionary entrepreneurs and leaders passionate about living with purpose. Join me as we explore podcasting, life, business, and authenticity. Subscribe for meaningful conversations with a business buddy who gets what it's like. Welcome to Magnetic Pod.
I'm stepping in the next little me. Right, well, I have been finding that sometimes, I have some contractors that I use on my team that I couldn't live without, so thank you to them. But sometimes I find myself at times doing things myself and keeping things in my head because just the process of all of the steps to explain to somebody else and to create all of the demo videos and collating of all of the information and the collating of all of the links and all of the things that you need to do to prepare to initially hand over to get stuff done, that sometimes I'll go, I know what I've got in my head, I'll just do it. And then you're just doing everyone a disservice, and I'm being a big hypocrite because you teach the things you need to learn yourself, but the other thing that happens is that I offer the things that I know I need myself. So one of the things I realize is that time is the most precious commodity, and that is why I offer services, because I want to give my clients their time back, because that is the most valuable thing to me that they have. So I want, if they record a podcast, that they just record it, put it in a Dropbox and don't have to do another thing. So I value that. So sometimes if I find myself doing things that I don't necessarily need to be doing myself, but I'm doing it because it feels easier in the short term than figuring out what all the steps are that I need to explain to somebody else and recording the demo videos. And then I can fall into a trap of doing things where I should be communicating and spending that time to get help. And providing help is the thing that I do for other people. I provide help as well as guidance and the sounding board and all of those things with podcasting. So if that's the service I provide, why the heck am I not following my own advice sometimes? And spending time doing things myself that I need to pass off and need to hand over to my beautiful contractors that are so amazing and very, very capable. And it's because in the short term, it's slower. In the short term, it's slower to figure out all the different things that you need to explain and to record little demo Loom videos and to find a time to maybe have a chat and communicate and all of those things, and you just go, short term, I just need to get it done. So this is, I guess, just a public service reminder and an internal journal for myself. Well, this is the thing that I'm working on, is to slow down to speed up. So even if you get less of the stuff done for yourself, you do one job instead of doing them all, because you spent that time documenting what you were doing and explaining it so that someone else could help you. Does that make sense? So basically, sometimes we just, the term, someone said that CEO is not supposed to be chief everything officer. It's chief executive officer, not chief everything officer. Don't try to do everything yourself. So initially you're going to have to slow down so that you can take the time to explain and communicate and talk to somebody else so that they can help you. And the other thing that I think is important to do is to ask them, and this is also a note to myself, ask your team what you can do to make their life easier and to help them to do their job. What do they need from you? So I think communication and slowing down to speed up, things that are well worth doing. And if you're an entrepreneur and you find yourself doing everything or a lot of things yourself, you need to really make sure that you can't scale, you can't grow that way, and you're holding yourself back. So where are you still holding on to things that you should not be doing yourself? And Of course, if it's podcasting, that's really easy because all you do is leave it in a Dropbox folder or a Google Drive, share the link, and we already know what the process is, so I already know what the process is, so I can take care of that for you. So if that's what you need, let me know. If it's podcast related, hit me up. Otherwise, the other area, it's worth investing the time initially to get so much more of your time back in the long term. Well worth it. What would you like me to speak on next time? Or what are your thoughts on this? If you're on YouTube, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, shoot me a message. If you found anything helpful, feel free to screenshot this and share it in your stories and tag me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm stepping in the next level me. I'm here to be everything I can be. Like a snake, I'm shedding my skin to be my wild next level me. I'm stepping in the next level me. I'm here to be everything I can be. Give you whiplash when you turn around and see me go again. Next level me. It's time to be. Hello, it's Livy here. Have you ever wondered about what the key elements are that make a podcast truly stand out? Or maybe you're thinking about starting your own special podcast and feel a bit overwhelmed and don't know where to start? Well, I have something for you. Introducing the Ultimate Podcast Checklist. Da, 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 da. It's a step-by-step guide that covers everything from the initial brainstorming to advanced growth strategies. It's the perfect companion for both new and seasoned podcasters. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Da, 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 da. To grab your copy, simply head to the show notes of this episode and you will find a direct link there, and then away you go. Remember, every podcast started with that initial spark and the right resource, so let the Ultimate Podcasting Checklist be yours.